Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Corruption is a vile disease. Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent, it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much-needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals from everyone in society.
Little ghetto, run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, we gotta bash down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and crime. And up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah,
Rastafari, save all people.
and we love Jah, we love Jah,
Jah
we love Jah.
Rastafari, preserve all people.
Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as the watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace, but we penalize day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and
Fight down war and fight.
Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah,
Rastafari, preserve all.
and we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah,
Rastafari, preserve all.
me love Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight, and then DJ Twink.
Terrorism and martyrdom might just be coming to a city very close to you. Whether it is a dichotomy or a parallel reality, when European leaders are quoting international law while at the same time joining an illegal war, it is loud enough for even the deaf to hear, whether it's the parallel reality or it is a dichotomy. The girls of Europe has joined the war. Morning, everyone. Whether you like geopolitics or not, it is coming your way. This is, as George Galloway calls it, the mother of all wars. This is a war that will have ripple effect globally. This will not stay in the Middle East. The bombs might not reach you. It will certainly get to you by your pocket, or maybe by not even having petrols in your cars, having light and heating in your house, or gas to cook, wood, fire, and coal, So this is something that the world must understand, the development of it, the consequences of it. You understand? We're in an uncharted territory. Me always telling us that it's not all about local politics. Because I know say Jamaicans have a way where we inch up and pin up in our local bullshit. And we go on like say the rest of the world will dictate to we, or the rest of the world will depend on for finance, oil, gas, economic partnership, investment, and all of that. We go on like say the rest of the world don't exist, and we're going in the rest of the world does not tie Jamaica into it. This war will show if it continues in the way it is going, and I have no doubt it's going to escalate to a very nasty war, not just across the region. This might escalate into a nuclear war the way it is going. So we must understand where we are, the consequences, and what role is there for us to play, whether it be a protective one, a one to preserve, whatever the role is. So we will get there this morning. All right. Monday morning, a world in war and chaos. A war that has now been extended to possibly about 10 countries or more. Britain has joined the war. Britain with the old flatbed. Yeah. And the one helicopter. Britain! The girls of Europe. Britain make me do my housekeeping because you make about this morning. The girls of Europe and the girls of France. Yes. Boy. The girls of Europe and the girls of France. The girls of England and the girls of France. Morning. Morning tone on a broke down sinting them. Where all a drop out of the sky before they take a guan, yeah? Guan. Hmm? We don't know all sinting them. We don't know all one flatbed. Hmm? Lord Jesus, what a world. 2026 nyam something. No, 2026 I think nyam something when not suitable for your stomach. Because she just said vomit out all of the rest of the ear them they hide. 2026, just a walk and vomit out all of the things them where every ear they walk and hide. Nothing in the shadow again, you know. And this is the glory for Iran. We've all come out on the playground. We're no longer hiding in the bushel, throwing stones and drawing our hands. The theater of war. Hmm? This morning, we're in the theater of war. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, and membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning and welcome to a world that is the first war that I have welcomed. It is the first war that I have welcomed. I know children are going to die, something which I oppose war on. But while we cannot stop them, there's some that we must welcome. Welcome Donald Trump. You know how long will you down in the grass to wait for your Trump? Trump and Netanyahu. Trump Epstein and Netanyahu Epstein. You know how long will you down in the grass? I wait for run out for you. You say, oh, confused. Oh, no. America morning. We hear say you pick up and run. We hear say you say you ship them. you asset them out of Iran way. Or pick up and run America. Winifred Saunders, Debbie Jarvis TV, good morning. Evan Miller, good morning and welcome. Laverne, Mr. McTown, Lynette Jenkins, Colleen, Marcia Thomas. Good morning, good morning. Sheena Kelly, good morning and welcome. Monica Hartman, good morning. Barbara Simpson. Joan Dawkins, good morning. Lawrence Michaels. Charlotte Grime, good morning. Renice Nicholson, good morning. Good morning. Jamrock 8766, good morning and welcome. America. America. Man in America. John Genius morning. Man in America. America, you know how long me I wait for this, yeah? America. You know how long me I wait for you make the wrong turn, yeah? America. What a wrong turn? You see what corruption does? You see, if we never Ransford Summit morning, you see, if we never get involved in a Jeffrey Epstein crime, go rape, abuse, and eat children and sacrifice them, you wouldn't get into that practice, yeah, where Benjamin Netanyahu force you, you know? Everybody knows that Netanyahu war. We clear of that. But you have been drawn into something that you think killing a leader, if it's true. Opal, how you do? Killing a leader, Donald Trump, if it is true, Wayne Evans, that's going to solve the problem. That alone turn against you know. But America, we hear say I pack up and run. America, we hear say you say you move, you asset them out of Iran way. Where you carry them go, America? Let's come to the girls of Europe. Let's come to the little yapping chihuahuas of Europe. This girl, I say, she a joined the war to defend whatever. I don't know what is there to defend. She says she a joined the war to defend British asset, Britain, whatever. Come in and know what I talk about, so I can't explain it. And there's nothing there to explain. Because when the whole owner say the war is illegal under international law, then there's a but. The Iranian regime, who ha Brahma Mir, you're going to see case time within hours of this little girl. Women are buy panty, drawers, knickers for your woman, your wife, Keir Starmer. This is how these little goats get manipulated when they man buy jars for your woman, Prime Minister. Prime Minister Starmer, good morning. You know, Lord Ali went to the store and pick out drawers for your wife, Prime Minister. So you understand when anybody order on have to creep and go on. Because on a man, on can't turn up on our own. On a walk and talk say they were illegal under international law. On a international law must be respected. Then but come. How but get in there? How the but come in if international law is to be respected? How it is that on a declare you quote on an article, whatever, on a NATO article, an attack on one is an attack on all. Who attack America? Who attacked America, Keir Starmer? So how the NATO folk coming at it? How the NATO article invocation coming at this? Who attacked America? This is the double standard. This is the parallel reality of these bunch of homosexuals. Gonna know say be a poof around the world, don't? Controlled by the Epstein poofs, or as Professor Miranda called them, the Epstein class. I'd rather call them the Epstein poofs. How is it that you're come bringing NATO defense in an illegal war? Who attacked America? Because you're coming to America defense. Who is attacking America? You see the hypocrisy of when one of the lion goes for a loot, the rest of the lion have to go for the kill with them, otherwise you can't share the kill. And this is how these people always with these illegal war. They have the nerve of quoting international law, then still turn around and violate the same international law what them a quote to you. Now, these two men in France, they have joined the war as well. You know, they who is broker than church mouse, they who is broker than church mouse, they who can barely keep their light on before the war, they who have changed prime minister more than how them two boys change them brief. France change prime minister, one owe them two boy a change brief. France says though, Sharon, how you do? France say them a join the war to defend them allies in the region. Whoa! No, sir. Then two boy I never seem to cease to amaze me at all. Not at all, at all, at all. Them ya two boy I never cease to amaze me. Then say them a join the war to defend them allies in the region. Only not to say America, the way how America is being pummeled in the region. America pick up instant thing them and say me I carry them go hide and we will come back to the war. Donald Trump! What a wrong turn. Hmm? So Britain joined the war this morning or last night or wherever within hours. Hmm? Within hours of the patsy coming out singing Donald Trump soprano. Britain base, Britain RAF base in what's you call it, in Cyprus was attacked. And that's not by supersonic, that's just by drones. It is said also one of Britain paper plane. You know the plane them we make out of paper when we are picking it and throw them up in the air and then they just nosedive. One of the Britain, as soon as it come, hey, whoa, look for the wrong turn. What a wrong turn. The same thing before it come off a dust. You know, paper plane don't go too far up in that sky. No, sir. I've never sit down for my whole life waited for a war. But the body bags will start to come home. Whether it be Europe or America, we must be prepared for the body bags. We cannot stop the war. We just have to bang with belly and deal with the consequences of it. Don't think that I am ignoring the victims. Don't hold on the hope. Don't think that I'm ignoring the victims of these war, because innocent people face the consequences of these war. As you see, the British, the Americans, and the Israeli, two of their first major bombing was a school and a gymnasium that killed over 140 schoolgirls and about 40 women in the gymnasium playing their sports then when they were struck. I'm not ignoring those. Assess, though, and analyze the world that we live in and the critical point that we are in the world as it is at the moment. We just have to live the reality that the world enforces upon us. Abina, how you do? America has run out. America has run out on another girl that is not afraid to fight. America has run out for the very first time since America's War of Independence, or let's say since World War II. The cascade of wars and regime change that America went around this world on. She has never met her match. This is glory for me to see America met her match on the playfield. We understand the consequences, but we have watched America murdered millions in Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Congo, and all sorts where them carry out them underground killings. For the very first time, she has run out past somebody where you're not going to stab her in her back. You're going to face her head on. And this is the biggest problem that Israel and America is facing at the moment. What a glory. What a glory for those of us who have been long waited for America to run out upon the wrong person. Because America would never run out on China. America would never run out on Russia. America would never run out on North Korea, India, or Pakistan, because they have that nuclear power which America fears, which restrains America imperialism. Iran, for religious reasons, decided not to. But they have made sure for the last 30 years, preparing for this armada that Donald Trump encircled, that America encircled around them by way of these military bases in these fake Arab countries. Because all of these Arabs, they're sellouts. The African countries and the Caribbean countries regularly get pummeled for the selling out of each other. But we must stand up and assess these American CIA plans in the region, in these kings and whatsoever they may be in the region. We've all seen what they've done to Palestine, and we've all seen them sign a deal with America to encircle Iran for decades. It has all come to light now. We know the U.S. has armed Saudi Arabia to taunt Iran for years. The Houthi war and the Yemen war. The brutal killings that Saudi Arabia carried out in Yemen. The starvation Saudi Arabia carried out in Yemen with the protection of Britain and America. Iran throw them mercilessly. Because Iran is the only one within that region have any human principle. The rest of them is about how they can lucky up to America and how much America can give them. The old sinting them. The old sinting them can be a substandard military America go no. America will never give Middle East sellouts the technology that they give the bastardized Pixrail regime. They will never. America ungo arm for contain Iran. And see there now, Iran a lick left, right, the center, in the middle, foot back, neck back, heel back, head back, shoulder back, all sort of back. Till America I take up in sinting them, I run, say I hide, him I go hide them. Westminster, our political capital, City of London, our financial capital, is within reach of Iran supersonic and ballistics. You see the danger. You see the calamity of World War III. You see the explosion in World War III when Britain got join a war what America cannot manage. Israel is the most armed in the Middle East. America is the most armed in the West. And America and Israel go take on something where them can't manage. So where Britain with the one old broke down flatbed truck and how much a paper plane and a big fat soldier them and go. What I go do? Just kill off people picking it. Because this looks like a grand old sacrifice to me. This looks like a grand old sacrifice to me. Or not just offer people to dead. Why not think Israel, black media, We say Sharon, if you take time, wouldn't it? Oh God, man, a long time we want America to get licked. Hmm? We soon get the bomb them a Japan, we in England here, because we get in a full fight and we a cockroach. So say cockroach get picked up by fowl and get swallowed. Hey, war! I wanna beg for Iran has never in 3,000 years invade any nation. Never in 3,000 years. History that is older than Western civilization. Uno go trouble them. Hmm? Uno go trouble them. Me no live far from Westminster. Me live walking distance from Westminster. Me live walking distance from the financial city of London. So me inna them firing line. But America has to be stopped somewhere. When an orange pedophile kidnap a president and assassinate another president in cold blood, this is a precedent that will bring the world down, because every leader will have to come to Donald Trump's submission and the world must not accept that. Iran must bomb the shit out of Israel, America, and any Middle East country and any European country aligned. Bomb your way out of this shit. Iran, I cheat this correctly. Cheat this as my last day. Iran is cheating this as my last day. And correctly so. Correctly so. Now, let me get to you in the Caribbean. Because on a way, I go storm on a react to. Stay RME storm. That's all on a react to. If I no storm, on no move, shift na jerk. Now, this war is expanding, getting out of control by the hours. Iranian drone and missile has made its way all the way up to Cyprus now. It's a matter of when they get to mainland Europe. So no, so we over here so mash up. The American economy is on its way down. America will come home with bloodied face and her tail lapped underwards. But we are not preparing for the economic devastation to come out of this. Because the Strait of Hormuz is already closed. The Iranian has already bombed up an oil ship in that region. The longer that strait is closed, the economic disaster, the global ripple effect of the economic disaster, you won't have gas to cook, to heat your homes, to put in your cars. Factories will close down. Plane can't lift up off a dot. Do you understand the consequences of this war if it continues in the fashion? What we do know at the moment, short term, there is going to be serious escalation. This could go all the way up to nuclear war. And this is where I turn to North Korea. You must join this war immediately, an emergency, and provide a nuclear shield for Iran. Trump is already threatening to blow the country apart. Only nuclear weapon you're going to use to do that. We're calling on North Korea to join this war. We're calling on North Korea to provide nuclear security to Iran, because China and Russia is already in this war. But as you know, China and Russia will fight it proxy, cold-handed, underhandedly. They were going to fight by providing intelligence and military hardware and allow the Iranians to fight from the front. But a mad dog like Kim, don't play the diplomacy, which don't work in this world anymore. And we must stop the bullshit of diplomacy, because the same people who gave us this Western diplomacy is going around chopping it, hacking it, and trampling over it. It's stupid of us, because Western diplomacy only used to work when America wants it to work. Now that America has stepped away from the club of everything and is that lawless rogue that America has always been. Make America great again. Now you're understanding what make America great again means. If you don't understand, not even the dead would explain it for you to understand. America have to be stopped on the battlefield in this one. Now, you people in the Caribbean and even in this country in America, you don't see the need for shopping for a disaster. You don't see the need because here, distance, the war they far from you, so it now go affect you. I guarantee you, you will come back and said, producer Wayne did tell me to prepare. The only way out of this, if this war doesn't stay for long. But if this war goes to an all-out war, where all ships start being bombed, oil wells start being bombed, the economic lanes have been closed, do you understand what will happen to the rest of the world? The few things that will able to come our way, we won't be able to afford them. So me don't know why we don't stack up on food like a hurricane and flood a come. Me don't know why. Because it's a war and the war is so far. Because it's a war and the war is so far. You think within a couple weeks, if this continues, which I want, is the first, I want a war to continue for 5 months. 5 months, the Americans and the pigs really, the United Snakes and the pigs railies will be subdued to a point where they would never try this again. They will be, listen, I still milestone we are flinging up. Me say, America, we don't even talk to Britain and France, to pour them, they lick them where them are going to get. You know, go and have to run come to Europe, come to Iran after them. Me I tell you no. Iran not have to fly a plane, come attack you no. Iran having missile them. We only not have no defense against. Look pan where going in Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu what take him beaten in a secret. It is saying Benjamin Netanyahu and some high officials were killed in an Iranian attack. You know, the Israeli don't confirm nothing. So we're going to make them think they slide until if we not see Benjamin Netanyahu on camera, I tell the lie them or something. But we're going to make that slide. But what we know so far, the Middle East has been bombarded by Iranian missiles and drones. Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Dubai, how are you do? Morning, Dubai. Uno say America can't protect uno now. Uno say, Jankro, uno look good. Uno Jankro we insult uno friends and culture. Fi take up residence in the pedophile kingdoms. Uno say America can't defend uno now. Uno say America can't defend even herself now. Why America pack up our asset them and run out on a country? Where she carry them go? Where she carry them go where Iran catch, she better carry them home. I mean, go home, Iran now go get to them. So she better carry them home. Carry the old tin pan, junk pan galang in them home. Because America think to say, And everybody in the world afraid are. Who could have afraid of America when America run by a mad criminal pedophile? Like seriously, it's not even when America used to be run by presidents. These are not the days when America used to be run by a president. America is run by a pedophile criminal syndicate. Duh. What's there to be respected? Take lick, yeah, America. But Jamaica, the Caribbean, the rest of in the West, we are looking and think to say, are just the blood and gore. Are just the people them around the blood and gore in the Middle East are going to be affected by this war. Not so. If this continue with plush life, with Western life, with high social standard life where we live, we will just see them melt away so like you put butter against sun overnight, mind you. It's like how America has already been embarrassed. Why you not think Western media now jump on a hoot and toot and toot? They cannot say anything. They're beaten too much. They can't broadcast nothing showy. Israel made it illegal, punishable by 5 years. If you put out any video or still photo of Iranian missile damage, what can go so? And uno are the big bad bully. And uno walk up in our backyard. Lick them, Iran, lick them. Lick them. You know we frighten them. Then they expect Iran to just focus on Israel. And Israel is dancing about with her aerial superiority. Yes, we don't have that. Nobody no doubt that. We see, we no use that, and that no depend on to fly over people country and mash it up. But there's an equal force called counteroffensive, which the Iranian has mastered, and I use it more effective than playing them. And China and Russia soon start jump on a plane them and take them out of the sky. When Iran start fire, him supersonics them, you all flatbed them out there, or floating coffins. We're going to run out of body bag. So the most Donald Trump can do is lay down his arms and back out of this thing. And may I tell you, parents of Europe and America, where your children is a lamb to the slaughter, your children are a sitting duck, you must rise up against these leaders, because you will feel the pain of the illegal war for the rest of your life. Because I never this your picnic sign up for, and I never this you agree for your picnic go in a war. You could have might as well go on out to go join any gang. Anybody in the U.S. military now could have gone out to go join any gang, because this is what it's come down to. But your children's life is no more valuable than any children's life in Iraq, in Iran, in Saudi Arabia, in Dubai, in Israel, Palestine, or wherever. A life is a life is a life. So uno must call upon America to lay down our arms, because ain't Donald Trump children are going to die. Kistama, homosexual son, who Lord Ali rented a $20,000 apartment for him doing exam in, while Lord Ali was buying jars for his mother. These are the compromised leaders that we have, where Epstein just hold them on a string and dangle them. And all of you finding out this, you know that this war is an Epstein war. The Department of Justice will put out one whole bunch of malarkey this morning. Now you understand why they have to start the war Friday, Saturday. Because they want to distract us. From what? from the crimes that they've committed against children. So you the parents, you the army parents, you the army veteran, where are Uno? Where are Uno? To stand up and take to the street over this thing, because the food no children are go dead. These leaders will fight these wars in our name. We cannot stay silent. We cannot allow them to kill children in our names. If we stay silent, we agree to their narrative. Let your voices be heard that you have no part in this. You don't support this. You don't support the willful killing of children. You don't support as one country taking over another country's asset or leadership. We cannot continue to make America feel like the world belongs to America. We've seen the history say America cannot. Raymond, oh you do, Denise. We see the history say America cannot even look after its own self. Look at what America draw itself into. America has done nothing with its superpower status. And this is why places like China pass up America and have America go crazy at the moment. Because America use in time and money, building weaponry, fighting war, killing children, raping children, paying people to turn homosexual, paying to overthrow other. This is what America wastes its time on. The world and reality has catch up with America. And we're going to see America be disciplined, rightly so, on the battlefield. This is why we wanted to stay 5 months. Because 5 months, Israel will be done. Palestine will be free. If this level of war, which we know will escalate in the short term, how it plays out in the long term is a matter of the economic pressure brought to bear by the Iranian missile and the Iranian blockade of those shipment lanes. That's for the long term. For the short term, what we know is American military base are being battered to the tune of hundreds of millions to the American taxpayer. Hundreds of millions with loss of life, with base that the Americans probably wouldn't even consider to put back in those regions, given how effective the Iranian missiles are. America must be punished. America must be dismantled. The world cannot continue with a political system of America, where America cannot take care of its business at home and still fighting the people them where you depend on to keep your failed economy up. You know how long America the money laundering to keep afloat? Now the financial system, the brick system are cut off the financial system, which will even hasten the de-dollarization. No, me don't want it for 5 years, 5 months. Me just want it for 5 months. Within 5 months, Israel will be battered enough. Because when Iran really start fling supersonic and ballistic missile, we're going to see something different. You think we see nothing yet? You think to say nothing now go on yet? Me see a milestone. A milestone Iran are fling right now. Wait till the proper rock stone them start fling. Hmm? A milestone in just a fling and a shed out on them. Wait till rock stone start fling. At them time the way I go see. The floating coffin them a sink. The ship them a sink. And body can't even find out a road there. It a go get worse, you know. Me I tell you to prepare yourself for worse. Because you see, Iran, me not think Iran are going to take no ceasefire deal right now. One, they are doing so well in the war. Two, Iran historically wants to teach America a lesson, but they never plan for trouble America. They have been fighting this war with America for about 30 years in the shadow. They've all entered the ring themselves. It's no more their proxies. And you know what? Where's America's proxies in the region? Because Benjamin Netanyahu run up and down and hide right now. The whole of America allies in the region. Iran turn them skies in a Christmas light at night time. Iran turn your skies into Christmas light at night. On a tourist haven, on a property haven and money laundering haven. Just grind to a halt, just so. No plane can move, people get stuck. You understand the power that Iran is exerting at the moment? Do you understand the power play that really frightens the living shit out of America and Israel? Because they thought Iran was going to play by the rules, the conventional rules. Not so this time. Remember, even last year in the 12-day war, when them attacked Iran, Iran take about 24 to 48 hours to respond. In the case of General Soleimani's assassination, about 3 days, so then they take for respond. This time, when Israel make the first strike, within hours of the first strike, Iran attacked America in 8 countries. This war has now spread to about 9-10 countries. Do you understand how quick it got spiral out of control? Given that Britain and France now join, the girls of Germany are going to join as well. They're all like that. The girls of Germany, and you will hear the rest of NATO singing their lame and lazy tune. But how stupid though? Because America is 80% of NATO. America assets is 80% of NATO. And if America is being battered so much, where America pick up in sinting them and a run out of Iran way, Trump who fired the first bullet, Trump and Netanyahu who fired the first bullet, a call for ceasefire, a try to get ceasefire negotiation. And on claim so now win the war. If we not win the war, allow the cameras in. Israel and a Pigzrael and United Snake. If you're all winning the war, allow the cameras in. Allow the people to show us what is happening. Tell us where Epstein Netanyahu is. Iran accepts that their leader is dead. We don't know if that's true, because one thing you have to focus on in this war is the high stakes propaganda warfare. That is the bigger part of the war, a fight right now. In Canada, you can't see the no. In a just adult we can't say nothing upon Israel. Israel have a total blackout. Israel have a total blackout. Them a take them beating in a silence and in a private. The Israeli them a take them beating in a private. Nothing. You know, you may say the man, Benjamin Netanyahu, make it illegal, punishable by 5 years imprisonment for anybody send out any photo or video of Iranian missile attack. Tel Aviv was hit left, right, and center and continuously being hit. Jerusalem being hit, Haifa, all parts of Israel. It is said that Iran hit a building where they were having a cabinet meeting where they suspect Netanyahu to be dead. It is said that Iran also hit the Israeli nuclear site. We will not know. We will not know the devastation because even at the 12-day war, hundreds of buildings got destroyed in Israel in the first day war. But the information cannot come out. The information is being classified. So we know they're getting a decent old whooping. And what make it difficult for them? Iran is Donald Trump. What a wrong turn, Donald Trump. What a wrong bloody turn. Because what Iran is doing, Iran is making sure they decimate the bases in the region which the U.S. was depending on to prolong the war after them use up them reserve pan the floating coffin them and the ships them in the region. So what Iran is doing, Iran is fighting strategically. Don't watch the nice. Iran is fighting strategically. Iran and make sure him disable before him start fling the big stone them. Him worn down and disable as much of America defense in the region. Hey, just when that achieve, prepare yourself for martyrdom. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Tell Netanyahu said. Tell Netin Epstein and Donald Trump said, tell us the truth. You think a 3 U.S. military people as them I tell you lost them life? Lie. I say we in a 61 in a Cuba. Them deny the beating where them get. It take them years before them accept people of theirs who was killed in the Cuban operation. Them I get it. And rightly so. America must know, say, and everybody you can walk up on. And everybody around you coward America. And not everybody afraid of your big ship, them, your big floating coffin, them. And not everybody afraid of them. And what America thought that Iran was going to frighten when them say the power of America encircle them. You never know say Iran in the middle so you can hit right around the circle, you bunch of fucking fools. You bunch of fools. You never know say Iran in this circle, so he can reach all of UNO at once. Iran took 30 years to prepare for this. 30 years to prepare for this. And you know what, America? You know what even make it worse for you, America? Iran got some powerful allies. China, Russia, North Korea, Turkey just sit down and watch and get the lick. I mean, no said this NATO invocation, Turkey ain't getting involved. This NATO alliance wanna invoke, Turkey now get involved. Because Turkey understand the consequences to the Iranian missile. China is determined to make sure you know cut off them oil supply in Iran. Russia already tell you cannot hit my nuclear site that I have in Iran. You cannot hit my reactor. America, you have got yourself into something. It's only a matter of time. For those of you out there who are still thinking America has power and America is going to take down Iran and take out, this is not Venezuela. This is not Iran. This is not Iraq. This is not Afghanistan. This is, you remember that little girl not this little girl, but the little girl before him, the Sarkozy, wasn't it? It was the Sarkozy then. Before the United Nations gave one of the all clear for attack Gaddafi, the French within an hour fire 152 missiles at Libya. Do that bomber clock now if you're not bad. Do it now, Jankro. We're ready for the war, you know. Europe and America, you're going to see what you call a developing country, a third world country, a rogue nation take Uno down. Because Uno not ready for this yet, you know. Uno not ready for this. Uno used to fight, Uno can gang up on people when I have the capability to fight, Uno. Uno never prepare for this, yeah. And that's why we're going to walk out of this year glorious America. America, you're going to finally get what you deserve. Your already dead economy is going to be shattered in front of everybody. And you're depleting military assets. China already cut off supply from you in America. So I don't know where I go get rare earth mineral for build back nothing. So you don't even understand the fuckery what you put for yourself, you know. Now, Canada, I do believe Marconi, or whatever her name, is going to stay out of this. This man has no liking for Trump at all. So I do believe he's going to stay out of this. Unlike Europe, Canada in a better position than them economically. No matter how you hear the Europe when them attack, I'll be a batty then fuck over, I beg your pardon. They not make nothing anymore. Canada in a better position than them to stand on them feet. Because Canada under the new prime minister is fostering a mindset of multipolarism. And given that Donald Trump threatened them invasion, want to take them over and also Canada is not having it. Canada and America fight this war already with America try to take over Canada. Them know them history, so they're not having it from the Americans. So I do believe Canada will sit this out in silence. I don't think they are going to get involved. Let's see how principled he can stand going forward, but I doubt. The other idiot that I definitely know will get involved is Australia. They are that type as well where wherever Britain and America goes, to thief. The Australian follow them to get for him cut out of it as well. So those ones are the ones that are going to announce them joining the warness. But wait for them on China. Wait for them on China, because them a rub up themselves alongside China, you know. And what Russia, China is strategically doing at the moment is, you know, the US claim, you know, like how the US have claimed the Western region for them. So strategically, China and Russia at the moment is making sure they call that area, some people call it the Middle East, some call it Western Asia. China and Russia is making sure that America's spheres of influence within, whether you call it the Middle East, Western Asia, or we call it Northwest Africa, they're making sure they take America, they get rid of America's stranglehold on America influence within the region. Now, how Iran is conducting this is making sure keep up that sustained bombing on those countries, not just the military bases, but whatever base you, whatever asset or property you can identify that the Americans are aligned to in these areas, Iran is bombing them, and rightly so. That is also causing a devastation to those economy as well, because they can't get the aisle sell, and them tourism, them planes and everything grounded, them airports, some of them get hit as well. So Iran is doing this strategically so they can either, one, put great pressure on the US to stop the war, or to allow both them and the US to have a fallout. Either way will work for Iran, and that sustained campaign is working. Now, you may ask, why on earth these people have not retaliated? No. Will Andrew get involved? Oh God, Ransford, why I ask them something there? Whoa. I want me there go talk to you again. Iran making sure input pressure upon these economy that will in turn put pressure upon the US for either stop the war, because what they cannot do, retaliate to the Iran strike, will put them on a very, very bad and uncomfortable footing with their own population. Especially that the Ayatollah is being assassinated by the United Snakes and the pigs, really. That has inflamed tension across Muslim Arab countries. If these Arab countries retaliate on Iran, it will be seen as coming to the defense of Israel. So what Iran has strategically done as well is back them into a corner. It's either you get the US to stop the war, or you and the US or your population will have a fallout. All of the cards in this war belongs to the Iranians. All of the cards in the war belongs to the Iranian. While they continue to bomb US assets, they continue to pummel the Israelis to the point where we don't even know if Israel still exists right now. Hmm? They're really silence. My God, what a silence. What a silence from the bunch of loudmouth. Hmm? America. This is say come to time for you mind your business now. You walk up on the wrong ants nest and crawl out pan your bees and wasps fly out pan your snake just wrap you up and a strangle. America, you big old powerful mighty America with a big sin thing them. Pick up your sin thing them and I move them out of the reach of Iran. Where you carry them go, America? Hmm? Carry them back home. That's what I would advise you. Hold up your two hand, America. America, wave your white flag. Hmm? England joined the war, Debbie. The little girl, them two little boy in France, so them are going to defend them Middle East allies. And she so them send them defensive asset to the region. I don't know what them are defend, don't ask me, but Britain and France declared their entry into the war. And them a quote them NATO article, I don't know if a 550 or whichever bullshit it is. Them quote them, yeah, Britain and France joined the war. This is the parallel reality and the dichotomy me I talk about. Where these same people are talking about respect for international law when they have become a party to an illegal war. Them thing to say because them never join in at the opening, it go stop Iran from attack them. Within hours, Debian of Britain declares say them join the war. A British military base in Cyprus got attacked. It only a matter of time before Iranian bombs and missiles are going to start falling in London. It's only a time before Iranian terrorism are going to hit London because you know what? London security weak like that. Hmm? Opa all they have to bore in them. So them get we in a big shit. Them put we in a big security shit in the West. We have to be careful where we go. We have to be careful where we turn up. We have to be careful when we depend on public transport. You see how the war extend and expand and drag out and stretch out. So this is a war that will bring down the world. The only way this war not bring down the world unless it stop within 2 weeks. The more it escalates, is the dangerous it will become, the more dangerous it will become for the world. On a security front, on an economic front, we are going to feel it. So get up whatever you can get up on a look of water, on a look of food, on a look of this, on a look of that, charge up on a power bank, get on a flashlight, get on a bat, get on all fucking sort. It's a world at war. We not stop sit down and go wait pan with local politics and this and thing there. If I know with local politics, it do get on involved. This is bigger than we. This is a World War III. Members say a part of World War III targeted at our region because it's a war against communism and authoritarian government. Remember them attack Venezuela where they remember them a threaten Cuba. So don't go on like I say. Oops, we immune. Don't go on like I say. We're too far from it. Because you're going to see if this continues in the next few weeks, the economic challenges that visits your country. Wherever you might be. Doesn't matter. If this war is not stopped in 2 weeks, trust me. So me I tell you, say, prepare. The Iranians are fighting an all-out war. It is why they have attacked every country associated with America military assets. They are fighting like it's their last day on earth. They are going down gloriously if needs be. That will have a lot of global consequences. That will have a global ripple effect where every country are going to feel it. We in a Europe, yeah, it will go worse for we. Especially when it comes to the cold months. We're not going to have light, we're not going to have gas. If we cook now, keep we warm. Car now go can turn them key. Because whether be electric car or diesel car, where I go take charge or where I go put in there for running. Don't think me ungo say these things as a conspiracy. Is analyzing with foreseeability. And that them chain way in an international law. Analyzing with foreseeability. Look at the tension within the region for the last 40 years. Look at the high stakes of where the tension that was being fought in the shadow for decades is now in the open. An all-out war is not going to be a few weeks war. An all-out war with Iran having many power cards that will stifle global trade, global economy, global oil prices. We can't just sit down and not prepare for apocalypse. We're living in a world where we're getting closer and closer to a nuclear disaster, a radiological disaster. We can't just sit down and think that we live far. Do you think the world is as far as you think? The world is in the palm of all of us hands. Your silence will legitimize the crimes that are being fought in your name. Because when our leaders get involved in this, they are committing our will that we gave to them. They are committing our will. These wars are in our name. Them say them are protect we. How can it be, one may ask the question? When them are protect we from who? Who trouble we? Who threaten we? Because if the British and the French them keep talking about defensive strikes, who not defending themselves from? Because if anybody did trouble, where is the resolution want to take to the United Nations, asking the United Nations to get involved in the troubling where people are troubled? People, stop talking the fuckery about international rule of law and all of these fuckery. They don't exist. If you want to abide by the law for moral purposes, it's up to you. You don't have to follow the fuckery. These things are about controlling us and taking away our powers. The more we become submissive to them, we're giving away our powers. The more we accept their laws, we're giving away our power. When is it that the world is going to stand up and see that we need to take back the power from these idiots? Look at what they have done with the power we've given them. They've brought destruction and wars to the world. Destruction, war, famine, murder, rape, and everything nasty them bring with. And we still continue to give them. You know, so we're idiots. Did you know that? Did you know that we're fools? We the little manipulative mindset people of the world. Do you know that we're idiots? If we only understand how powerful we are, this is why these people will always have something for us to focus on. Like they don't want us to focus on what the Department of Justice is releasing this morning in relation to the Epstein files. They want all of us to talk about war. While the Epstein file is really the cause of this war. Use one horrific situation to bury another more horrific situation for them. Because been exposed. Their crime been exposed. They rather go around committing more crime to prevent them crime from exposed. Donald Trump, you don't have to hide. We know you're a convicted criminal. We know you're a rapist. We know you're a pedophile and a racist. You don't have to hide, Donald Trump. There's nothing to hide behind. You're in a public for a long time. You come out, you come tell we say you sexually assault woman. You just walk around and grab woman by the pussy because of your power. You know you're a convicted criminal. There's nothing that you should be hiding behind. I mean, if you come out, that's how you come out. You come out brawling. So me don't know where Benjamin Netanyahu and the Epstein file lead last year. We know you're a rapist, we know you're a pedophile, we know you're racist, we know you're a con artist, we know you're a thief. What other sin you could have commit Donald Trump where you want to cover up because we name all of the disgraceful one them already. We know all of the disgraceful one them. Now, how Jamaica could get involved in this? And one of the things that we have to look out for is the, what you call that word, where they bone you for going to the army. Remember what they call that word? But you know that thing where Muhammad Ali went to prison for, when they want marshal you for Kaga war with liquor training. This is a risk to come in this World War III, where, God, I can't, the word in my head, draft, yeah, where they draft you. That's a risk to come, not just for like England and America, but America and Britain can also draft people from their colonies and allies. And you know that everybody now is stooping and has always been stooping to America level. So we have to weigh up and keep. This is what I say, and this is why I've always tried to get Uno to focus on geopolitics, because geopolitics have far-reaching consequences. Don't watch what you say Agwan in the Middle East right now. Think about how what is going on in the Middle East will affect other countries outside the Middle East. That's the way you have to look at geopolitics. You cannot look at the effects of the region. You have to look at the broader effects. This geopolitical upheaval is one that is going to go far. We remember the price hike of things and the inflation after the Ukraine war. This year, I go worse, because Iran have the power to block 2 lanes where a lot of oil and gas and a lot of commercial products come through to the West. All of these countries within the Caribbean rely upon what is coming through to the West as well, or to them. Now, if It is, because this is a very high possibility that Iran could carry out an economic stroke on world economy by its sustained blockage of the Strait of Hormuz and the other shipping lane. I can't pronounce that one. What that can also do is to force the United Nations to declare war on Iran. Trust me, global politics is that nasty. If it gets to a point where Iran have choked Western economies and the global economies into a death mode strangulation, they will go to the United Nations to seek resolution to go to war, for the international community to go to war with Iran. Now, Russia and China would sanction that. But we saw in Iran, in the Iraq war, all of those never work because Bush and Blair stepped around those mechanisms and create them war anyway. So this ongoing war carries global consequences. Up to this moment, I said to my sister, you see, if me never warn you, you don't caught up in this thing, because she never, a Friday evening, me I tell her, I say, fill up your petrol and start buy extra food, because war go start this weekend. And within hours after that, war starts. And see, then now, more and more people are being called and I get told about their security risks to their flight. A lot of flight in Europe here is grounded because all of the flights will go to that region. They're grounded. A lot of people are being stuck abroad. And these are the things that when Donald Trump and Netanyahu take these decisions of power play, they did not take in consideration the broader consequences and the ripple effect of Iran's retaliation. We know this was going to be an all-out war. We know say Iran never go retaliate in the disciplined way that it has always been retaliating when Israel or America attack them. We've seen in the General Soleimani, we've seen in Yahya Sinwar and the 12-day war. We see them carry out certain measured attacks. This time is different. They've warned Donald Trump, any further attack on us will be treated as an all-out war. An all-out war, especially if you're on the upper side, you're not going to take a ceasefire deal. You're going to continue to achieve what you've set out to achieve. So this thing I go on the long when some they don't understand. Buy your coal stove. Buy your coal stove. We're going right back to the 70s and 80s. Them are going to mash up the world. Them have to bring down this current system to introduce the global AI order. So we knew this war was inevitable. That's why we expect this war to spill over and very fast. Spill over and very fast. Trust me, my people. Me not lie to you. It's going to have global consequences. We're going to feel it, whether in our pockets or through the luxuries that we are used to. We may not feel the blood and gore as people who are slap bam in the middle of it, but we'll feel the economic ripple effect that will come out of this. We must not move into the escalation of World War III without understanding where we are in this world. This is not just another war. It's not that. This is not just another war. This is the war that will probably usher the end of humanity or the collapse of what we have now as the global order. Because the longer it goes on, it will draw more people in and it will force them or us. And America certainly haven't got the upper hand here. America certainly this time around haven't got the global south on its side. America this time around, in her enclave in the Middle East, is being tormented by Iranian missile. This war will go down as the most glorious war. A war where America was shown to be the bully. That bully that was being punished and disciplined in front of everybody on the school ground. Continue America. America. Dirty nasty America. Broke pocket America with the whole heap of big leaking ship them. Your only way out, America, is to wave the white flag. America. Your only way out is to wave the white flag. Trouble will not trouble you. You see the straight road. Every American president come, then drive on the straight road. You say, all right, I want to go down that turn here. Go on. Go on. Why you don't tell me the truth? United Snakes and Pigs Rail. When you win, you remember Pigs Rail. You remember how no show we how no shot baby pan screen, how no take videos and pictures. When you no drop the bomb them pan the Palestine children them. You remember how your people them dance and make them TikTok video and send it all out. Where are they now? All of these these pig railers that were celebrating the genocide in Palestine. You can send videos from your bunkers, you know. You can send us videos from your bunker. We care about you. We want to know how you're doing in your bunkers down there. You bunch of barbaric pigs. You bunch of barbaric pigs. Thank God for Iran. Thank God for Iran. Britain. Britain, no, you can't go on. Go on, little girl. Little girl, go on, go learn to buy jars for your wife. And stop make other man case Starmer buy jars for your wife. We don't even know if I am two man like a Macron and see him one, the two man where run France. What a world. Tran is running France. Girls running UK. Pedophile running America. You really couldn't make that up for a scary movie, could you? Anyway, go on about your business. Next thing you know, Case Starmer say you have to go home and you're like, Case Starmer, me learn the art of nyamming leaf, you know. Case Starmer, you see how big and fat? Case Starmer, you have to call on your meat yet? You have to call on your rice junk crow? Me master the art of nyamin leaf and nyamin mango and drink maras water. Kiestama, me ready for this. Kiestama, me ready for the village life. And that me come from. Kiestama, me know the jungle. Me know how to make up wood fire. Me know how to chop wood. I can't water pa me head Kiestama. Oh no, Iran. Thank God for Iran. Anyway, my peeps, me will sooner or later. We'll go, they go dodge and watch the lick them with America and Israel a hide and take. We're not too bad for you take beating in a silence. America and Israel come out under the street light, can't take the lick them. Iran under the street light, I take for him lick them. We no can't show what they doing in Iran. Why not show what Iran are doing in a foreign country? Why don't show we? But anyway, can you pick up signal from in the bunkers? Just asking for a concerned Palestinian child. I'm asking on behalf of a concerned Palestinian child, do you have reception in your bunkers? How long? Whoa! The pig them have to go on the underground pen. Go on about your business. You mind to put business too much. Hey, you know which leaf me there research where they that me want to come back to Jamaica call them Kashamaka leaf. We call them Kashamaka, but in Africa it's called the acacia tree. And that you always see camel feed off. Some want to grow bigger and tall like a camel. Me want to grow bigger and tall like a camel, so me can turn up on my foot and look on the whole world in front of me. So Donald Trump, look here. You want case time, we don't can send we home. We don't can send we home. We know where all of the fruit tree them there in our community. We know where the water hole them there. We know where the stream them there. And we know where the land them there where we can go plant pan. All we have to do is just start kill off the mongoose them and start raise more common fowl. You think we are Europe? We used to life. We come from natural life. So let me tell you, people of Europe and America, let's hope for the best but prepare for the worst. You understand? Let us in Europe, America, and the Caribbean hope for the best but prepare for the worst. Finally, I'll ask a question before going. What does this mean for Africa? This is a war for resources. And you know, Africa has yanked their hands of precious resources. What does this mean for the continent? Let us sleep on that, and we'll discuss that another day. Thank you. Good morning and good afternoon from a Britain that will soon be bombed by supersonic missiles.
Too long in our little ghetto, run keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just I and I as a watchman around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I she never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night, we gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way, prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down war and crime, fight down war right and do the righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, we love Jah, we love Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we penalize. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way, prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down war and fight, fight down war and fight. Rastafari, war and crime, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah, and we love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. And we love Jah, me love Jah, me love Jah, Rastafari, preserve all. Me love Jah, Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.